Good morning, my darlings. I've just made myself a cinnamon oat milk latte, and I've completed a morning task, which is just simply to get my anemone bulbs soaking, because you really need to let these soak for a good few hours. They're turning the water a funny colour. You really need to let them soak for a good few hours to wake them up before you plant them. So guess what we're doing in the greenhouse later today. I've got the most beautiful varieties. Some of them I bought online from Farmer Gracie and some from Burford. The Bride, which is beautiful. The White Splendor. This one is really fantastic for ground cover. Like an Origeron, it just spreads over the ground. It's a slightly different version of the Bride and Mount Everest. You can imagine these ones get quite tall. But first I'm going to do a quick Peloton, have a little shower, and then we'll get out into the... Well, that was a fantastic workout to start the day. I'm inadvertently wearing my Halloween gym gear. It is Halloween weekend, I don't know if I mentioned that already. And I've got my pumpkin coloured Fanka leggings on. These are the ridiculously soft ones. I think they might even be called Butter Soft. And then I think this top is Adenola. So yeah, very seasonal colours. Oh my gosh, it is such a gorgeous day. Hopefully we will get out for a walk later. We've got our friends Hannah and Cal and their little boy Leo coming to spend the weekend with us. And the plan a little bit later on is we're actually going to go to our village apple pressing. Basically, a farmer in the village has got... Sorry, I'm still out of breath from my HIIT class. A farmer in our village has got an apple pressing machine. So you basically take along a bucket of your own apples and he will press them into apple juice or cider. Obviously it'll start out as apple juice, so I thought that'd be a really nice thing to do with Leo. He is very outdoorsy, so yeah, I think that'll be really good fun. But before they arrive, I would love the house to smell of gorgeous home baking when they arrive in a few hours. So I think I'm going to do the Thermomix pumpkin cinnamon rolls. We are trying to use up all of our pumpkins before the weekend is out. So before I hop in the shower, I'm just going to go and peel and cube a pumpkin, because that needs to steam for 20 minutes on the Thermomix so that it can be blended up for the recipe. I thought I would actually just quickly hop in the shower before doing the pumpkin. And a very quick skincare hack for you: when your face is still wet from the shower, that is the best time for your skin to absorb your vitamin C. So I'm gonna just pop my vitamin C on my skin. If you're not getting out of the shower, then you can just mist your face. And I like to, as I've mentioned a million times before, let my vitamin C absorb in my skin, on my skin, into my skin for as long as possible, around 15, 20, 10 minutes. I'll let that absorb beautifully while I go and chop up my pumpkins. A quick trip down to the greenhouse to get the pumpkin that I want to saute, steam. I guess I'm steaming it to kick off my pumpkin cinnamon rolls. I came in here this morning to gather my anemone seed things. I think I'm going to use this one. Homegrown pumpkin. Ooh, if I was a spider, I'd live in here, so I need to be careful. Okay, all clear. Gosh, what an unexpectedly beautiful day. I love it when we have friends to visit and it's a gorgeous day. I feel like it really helps to persuade people to move into the Cotswolds. I joke, but I feel like Hannah and Cal, they could definitely be persuaded. Alrighty, my darlings, we are back. The pumpkin is softening as we speak, so we will soon be able to commence the pumpkin cinnamon rolls, and I'm already so excited for how the house is going to smell. So we are now in, by the time you're watching this, we are in November. November to me means two things. Firstly, my birthday, but also the craziness, the madness that is Cyber, Black Friday, Christmas shopping, all of that shebang. It's a noisy period. It's quite hectic. Throw in a birthday for good measure, and it's pretty wild. And one of my all-time absolute favorite skincare companies, Allies of Skin, they want to break through that noise this November shopping cyber season and really bring it back to basics and focus our attention on the ingredients that are actually going to be making a difference within our skincare routine. So in honor of that, it's called their Allies Academy, which I love because we all need to go back to school when it comes to skincare and really nail down why those certain ingredients and products are what our skin needs. So I have spoken about this a little bit more recently, but the few things that our skin obviously needs: hydration, protection, and that starts for me and for most people, vitamin C in the mornings. So you have already witnessed me applying my vitamin C. Oh, and before I forget, it's not just all about the ingredients and the Allies Academy. They do have an incredible offer which is already live. It is actually amazing. Buy one, get one free on most, if not all, nearly all Allies of Skin products. So I will leave all of the information down below. Great skincare at an amazing price. So this is the Vitamin C Brighten and Firm Serum. It is a favorite of both mine and Lila's. I know you guys really enjoyed hearing about my mum's skincare routine. So why is vitamin C so important? Why is it so loved by dermatologists and skin experts? Basically, it is an antioxidant powerhouse. Antioxidant is a term for a very protective, it could be a food, it could be an ingredient. So we might eat things to get the antioxidative, which funnily in the food world are now called, is it called phytonutrients? Something like that. Anyway, back to skincare. Super protective against environmental aggressors, which in the long term is really great for those signs of aging, skin texture, fine lines and wrinkles. But what I love about vitamin C in the short term, in the very short term, firstly, it's just a pleasure to apply. It's such a gorgeous consistency. Sorry about the background noise. Our driveway gravel is very loud. Who is that? It's my mother. Her friend is still with her and they're off cruising around the Cotswolds today. Love that. Sorry, just brief pause because I really need to apply some lip balm. I can see a deer in the field opposite me. You should be hibernating, shouldn't you? Not hibernating, but sleeping. Right, where was I? Ah yes, my ode to vitamin C. Okay, mega short term, I love it because the consistency is just absolutely gorgeous, makes my skin feel great. Medium short term, I love it because vitamin C really brightens the complexion. It's very brightening and color correcting. I don't know if that's the right term. It's great for discoloration. So I mentioned in previous years I had a kind of dark line over my lips, which I think was from sun damage. Vitamin C every single morning has gotten rid of that. It's fantastic for all skin tones for that reason. And don't we all just want bright and luminous skin? My camera obviously thinks so because it's gone a little bit wild. But yeah, vitamin C every single day, one of the first things you apply to your skin. You could either mist your skin first, use a lightweight serum first, do it straight after the shower like I did. Bright skin, even skin, and antioxidant protection. So that's what you need to know about vitamin C. I have applied mine, it's sunk in, and it's gonna keep me glowing all winter long, all year long, all lifetime long. So we're ready to move on to the next step, and that is our moisturizer. This is the Peptides and Antioxidants Firming Daily Treatment. Ooh, daily treatment in this lovely little pink bottle. Yes, buy one, get one free. So you could either stock up or you could treat yourself and a friend, a loved one. Okay, let's, referring back to the Allies Academy, let's talk about the ingredients in this. Peptides, such a buzzword, isn't it? But what does it even mean? What do they do? Why are they so fantastic for our skin? Oh my gosh, it feels so gorgeous. Peptides are fantastic for renewing. Skin cells to renew themselves. Keep on churning over, changing over. Think about your wardrobe. Don't you just walk with a little bit more of a pep in your step when you've had a little wardrobe changeover? That's why we have seasons, because nature is turning itself over, changing. That's why the farmers plow the fields, because we need a little bit of a changeover, and our skin cells are no different. So we need to keep renewing them. We need to keep them changing over so that they work to their best capacity. It's also very important when it comes to the skin forming its own collagen, which gives us the glow, which gives us that bounce and that healthiness to our complexion. I did not put enough to go down to my neck, which is very important. This is such a gorgeous consistency. I hope you can see there. It's just the perfect thickness to really make your skin feel moisturized and stay moisturized all day long, but also sinks in so quickly because your skin is so grateful for the moisture. This moisturizer was actually the very first product created by Allies of Skin, and still the world over an absolute favorite. It's a 5-in-1, so you get firming, refining, protecting, antioxidant benefits. Oh, and of course, hydration within this one product. That is one of the things I love the most about Allies of Skin, is that they pack so many benefits into one single product. So great if you want to just have a quick and easy beauty routine, or if you just want all of your products to pack in an amazing powerhouse load of benefits. It says on the back here, a multitasker that firms worn out skin, erases signs of stress and dullness, and gives skin a youthful glow. I would say that is true. Another award-winning product from Allies of Skin is their Peptide and Omega Firming Eye Cream. Once again, we have got those firming benefits, the anti-aging benefits, which, for me at least, my eye area is the area that I spend the most energy and time considering the anti-aging benefits of a product. This is a really lovely kind of medium weight eye serum. It's not like a really watery one like some in my collection, but it's not a thick cream either, because I do sometimes find that a thick cream, my very delicate under eye skin just can't tolerate it. So this is the perfect thickness. Let's talk about omegas as the next ingredient within our Allies Academy skin learning experience. When it comes to the benefits in the skin, think about the benefits that we get from omegas within our food. I take omega supplements because I don't eat fish. Omegas are a fatty acid, so they're really good at helping to control the skin's oil levels. They're fantastic for hydration and also fantastic for repair. All of those things make them incredible for anti-aging, especially around the eye area. It's not just omegas within this, you've also got the peptides and a little sprinkling of vitamin C. So you're basically getting the full anti-aging and antioxidant repair and protect powerhouse of ingredients within this. So it says 4 firming peptides, omega complex, bakuchiol, another amazing skincare ingredient, and vitamin C, another product packed full of benefits. You only need to apply one product to get all of those benefits, and I mean, if you need to be sold this any further, then watch the video when my mum was talking about her Allies of Skin skincare routine, because it's just so effective, and you can use this morning and evening, and yes, it's included in the buy one get one free, which is absolutely incredible. So I would highly recommend checking out the Allies of Skin website. You will probably have heard me talking about lots more of their products. The lip balm that I applied was also from their range. It's the Peptide and Ceramide Repair Lip Balm. I have probably got about 5 of these in my collection because I have one in the car, one in my handbag, one in my dog walking jacket pocket. It's the best lip balm for this time of year, to be honest, for all year round. It's instantly comforting. I do have annoyingly dry lips, but they are actually getting better, not just when this is on my lips, but all the time, because this is actually repairing them. And it's just, I like that you don't have to dip your finger into it. It's just, especially when you're in the car, you know, you don't want to be faffing about. It's absolutely gorgeous and full of benefits. So I definitely recommend adding at least 1 or 2 or 5 or 6 of those into your basket. But yes, I hope you found that useful. I will share a little bit more this evening when I'm doing my evening skincare routine, because your nighttime skincare is a whole other story. You want to get different benefits out of your evening skincare. My skin feels great now. It's glowing. I know that all of those magical ingredients are working their magic on my skin, both in the short term, medium term, and long term. Now I need to add protection. I need to add my SPF, pop some makeup on, dry my hair, then we'll carry on with our cinnamon rolls. My darlings, I have finally popped on some makeup, blow dried my hair and got dressed. Hannah and Cal and little Leo will be here any moment. I've got my dough doubling in size. I've got my spice and pumpkin mix a-brewing, so I'll do the rolling a little bit later. Maybe Leo can help me. I've popped on this very sweet brown dress, which is from LK Bennett. I feel like an autumn maiden in this dress. And I've added my little belt. It's got a very sweet bow tie closure and buttons down, and a lovely midi length. Ooh, haven't got any jewellery on. I'm gonna go and fix that, and then our guests will be here.
One each? Are you giving them one each?
Oh, if we go in the chart.
Oh, there's one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step forward 1 step.
Yeah.
One more step.
Sorry, this is terrible filming.
To your left a little
I
bit.
can't because the branches. Should we put this one on there? Okay.
That felt like it should have been way easier. Oh, one of them's rotten as well.
So that really hasn't achieved anything.
No! Well, we've got a few. I've got a great one in my pocket.
Okay.
Okay, should we find another tree?
Yeah.
Thank you, cameraman.
Let's find it.
Collecting our apples, ready for juicing.
It's like just out of reach.
Alexa, play Out of Reach by Gabrielle.
There's like one in there that looks pretty good, but it's like, can you see it? It's there. There's 2 actually.
Oh, there's some really good ones in there. Oh, yes.
Are you?
You put it in your basket?
Isn't it? I've not watched it.
I realise it's not.
When you jump as well.
Yeah? How does it go?
It goes like this. So like if I was jumping with this, you make the sound effect. You go.
Ah. Okay.
Doesn't work otherwise. These are a lot greener, these ones.
I need the wrap as well. Ready?
Alright, I'll cut it.
Go on. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I don't know the rest, but blah, blah, blah. I think we've got a good enough bounty.
Yeah. That in there, can we?
Yeah.
This is genuinely, the sad thing is this will make enough apple juice for us all to have a nice glass later.
That's
I should hope at least. I mean, I've bought 4 massive bottles with us.
Yeah, mate.
So we've just got to Manor Hill Farm. So after all that apple pressing, we've come up to a lovely farm in the village. They have got a 400-year-old apple pressing machine. So let's go make some juice. Wow, so our apples that we have picked are going into this contraption here, and they're going to start up the engine. And this is, did you say 200-year-old?
1926.
From 1926. Nearly 100 years old.
It's 1880.
Wow.
I think 1880.
From the 1880s.
Okay, so it's chocolate.
So the apples have been pulped in this machine here into the buckets and then carried over to this Hessian filled container, and then we're going to press it down with this contraption. Very simple really, and it'll end up in the bucket as fresh apple juice. Gosh, there's already so much apple juice coming out.
Already, look.
Yeah, wow. So much. I'm so mind blown. This is mental. So cool. So much juice.
Right. Look at that. Chef's kiss.
So these little guys are around 6 weeks old. They came to the farm as 1-day-old little calves. And looks like it's lunchtime.
I think you finished it, lads.
I think you've finished it, lads. They've just had some fresh milk added. Very clever container, like little teats. Come and get involved then, mate.
That one's a bit funny.
Come and get involved. Well, these turned out quite peculiar shapes, my cinnamon rolls. They've been rising while we've been out apple pressing, but I'm going to pop them in the agar and they should be delicious. Well, that was a fabulous experience meeting the farmers in the village with their very old apple pressing machine. We've come home with about 8 bottles of apple juice and even some apple cider vinegar. I'm going to freeze half of this and drink plenty of it over the weekend, and maybe we'll make some delicious hot apple cider again. Yummy! And as fresh as it gets. Good evening, my darlings. Looking very shiny because I've had to put my little Amazon light on behind you because of course it is pitch black. My goodness, what a gorgeous day and what a lovely evening. So wholesome with the apple pressing, and I've got loads of it frozen because apparently if we didn't drink it in the next 24 hours, it does turn to cider. But it's so tasty, and we all had apple juice with our dinner. We'll have some breakfast tomorrow. Charlie cooked the most scrumptious, slow-cooked pork for our dinner, and it was so tasty. I'm feeling excellent this evening because I thought well, okay, no, this is really silly. This pyjama top is Olivia van Gaal, and as are the bottoms, but for probably about a year, I got the top and the bottoms mixed up with a very similar pair of pajamas, and I've been wearing them mismatched for literally a year, and I kept thinking, oh, I need to like sit down at some point and realign my, sorry, this is so boring, but yeah, basically the other day I realigned my pajamas and they were always like in the wash at the wrong times, but now I'm wearing the correct top with the correct bottom, and wow, that was a boring story. The full moon right now, you'll never be able to see this, but ooh, you'll never be able to see this, but let me try and show you. It's literally giving werewolf moon. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but like the way that the clouds are leaning over the moon is like when Lupin appears in Harry Potter. The moon that we have at the moment is called the harvest moon, and it's just so big and dramatic and beautiful, and I think it's nicknamed the harvest moon because the brightness from the moon helps the farmers to complete their harvest. Apparently, I don't know why they'd be harvesting at night at this time of year. Anyway, I'm going to take my makeup off, so I'm going to find a nice YouTube video and do my evening plans. Okay, my darlings, gosh, this lighting is just not going to be flattering, but it's what we are having to deal with in these pitch black evenings. So I've just cleansed in my usual way with my face halo first to remove the day's makeup. Well, start to, and then this evening I have gone in with the Allies of Skin Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. This literally does what it says on the tin. It is so hydrating, full of antioxidants, so very reparative and nourishing for the skin. It gets rid of makeup, dirt, pollution, and even SPF, but also incredibly gently, especially in the evening. You just want your skin to be calm and ready for your night's sleep. So as a little reminder, I always like to put on a little mist in the evenings. I like to do that especially after I've done an LED. Tonight I'm too tired. We also watched the Rugby World Cup final tonight, and yeah, I'm very much ready for bed. So speed and efficiency is what we are after. So I have popped on just a quick mist, and as you can see, my skin is absolutely loving it. And now another speedy and efficient product. This is the multi-acids and retinoid brightening sleeping facial, which I have spoken to you about in the past from Allies of Skin. This is a huge global favorite product. It is a huge sellout. I think this is also part of the Black Friday offer from Allies of Skin, the buy one get one free, which is absolutely amazing. This is packed with AHAs, BHAs, retinoid complex, 7 brighteners and 5 antioxidants. It works to encourage the skin cells to rejuvenate and resurface while you sleep. It has been said that this one product alone is like having a professional facial while you sleep, and when you wake up in the morning, the glow that your skin has is really noticeable. I would recommend, if you have got a special event, to use this 3 nights in a row in the run-up to the event. They call it a treatment moisturizer because it is the final step of your evening skincare routine, and even though it is exfoliating because of the ingredients. Oh my god, the way my skin is glowing already from that cleanser. It's exfoliating, but it's also hydrating, because as with so many Eliza Skin products, they've really thought about an incredible blend of ingredients that just means that we can cut down the products that we use in our skincare routine, cutting out all of the noise for products that just give us what we need, nothing more, nothing less, and that's exactly what this does. So I'm going to apply a few pumps of this. Yeah, 3 nights. It's a really gorgeous consistency, almost a little bit pumpkin-y. 3 nights in a row to wake up with skin that is noticeably brighter, and improvements in any skin texture issues because of the salicylic acid and the AHAs and BHAs. They essentially work to kind of nibble away at those dead skin cells or those top layers of skin, and you essentially get bright, fresh, new skin, which of course means you have to be very good with your SPF. But yeah, I just find that my skin noticeably glows. I really notice it on camera, especially when I have done my 3 nights of the brightening sleeping facial. It's so effective and yet gentle and hydrating at the same time, which is very hard to come by when it comes to products with such active ingredients. So definitely give that a go. And now, darlings, I'm absolutely exhausted, so I'm going to bid you good night, but I'll leave all of my Eliza Skin favourites linked down below. Don't forget about the Black Friday offers, buy one get one free, which is absolutely amazing, and I know you guys are going to love them. Good night, see you tomorrow. Good morning, darlings, and happy Sunday. The calm after the storm. We've just had a delicious breakfast. The boys have just got onto the train for Manchester. They're going to watch a football game today, and we are heading to Soho Farmhouse. We've got cinnamon buns that I made yesterday. I've got some cling film on these ones, and I've just popped this one in the Aga. I always choose to eat the ugliest ones first so that the nice ones are saved. Cannot wait to demolish this as the kind of dessert to my breakfast. I have just churned my pumpkin butter ice cream in the Thermomix and popped it in one of these very handy freezer containers. I ordered these on Amazon, and they're amazing because you can actually fit so much ice cream in there, and of course it's the perfect shape for putting it in your freezer drawer and also for scooping out the ice cream. I did sample a little bit and it is delicious. I could probably go even more pumpkin-y next time, but I am very pleased with this batch. Okay, I have just got changed finally and popped on a very cozy, chunky knit and leggings for a very relaxed day at Soho Farmhouse. I think we're going to go for a swim, maybe get a little Sunday roast, explore. It's a beautiful day, so it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. For a lovely swim, and I've just picked up a gingerbread oat milk chai from Blake's Kitchen. It's delicious. Sadly, the sun has gone, but we're going to explore the garden, and it's looking very peaceful. So Leo is definitely a budding gardener. He's pointed out lots of flowers to us, and he's just spotted the strawberries. He's very busily counting them at the moment. How many have you found so far, Leo? That one? That's a flower. That one and that one and that one. We were just saying we would love to build a structure like this in our garden. It's even got little heaters. It's gorgeously toasty. Hello again, my darlings. We are back home again. We've been back home for about an hour. I've lit the fire. Leo and I have been out identifying vegetables in the garden, and Hannah and Leo have now headed back home. It's been a gorgeous 27 hours altogether. Of course, the boys are up in Manchester and they are watching Man City. the game's about to start. But yeah, Hannah and Leo have just headed home. We had a gorgeous swim this morning at the farmhouse, and then a little look around, as you saw, through the veg garden, and then a Sunday roast, which was delicious. The clocks went back last night, so today feels a little bit peculiar. I think it's only 3:30, but it feels like 4:30, and it's getting dark, and it's just one of those days where, especially after a big Sunday roast, I just feel exhausted. And Hannah and I both said if we stayed on the sofa we would just absolutely crash out and fall asleep, and I know that if my bottom was to hit that sofa I would be a goner. I would be napping all afternoon. Charlie probably won't be home till 10, so I'm probably going to end up having a Succession marathon later. I'm on the final season. But at the very beginning of this vlog, I showed you that I'd put these in water with every intention of planting them, and I'm yet to do it, so I really need to do that. So I think I'll do that as my final little task today. The sun might come out from that cloud, and then it'll be a really lovely evening. So I think an hour in the greenhouse, and I've got a load of washing on, multitasking, and that should be enough productivity for today. Half an hour of bulb planting, both inside and out in the gardens, and obviously I've just given everything a quick water in here. A few signs of life. Wow, gosh, that's actually quite impressive here in the greenhouse. Look, a couple of little shoots in that one there as well. I love to see these little signs of life over winter. It's very optimistic. Every single one of those is sprouting. How lovely. So I think I've planted about 100 bulbs, and now I think it's time to go and relax in front of the fire. Hello, Dixie. Oh, is this a good place to sit? I don't know. Are you helping me? Alrighty, so I've come in from the garden, lit the fire, and I'm going to do a few loads of washing. I'm physically unable to just sit here and do nothing. But I received, yesterday actually, a delivery from Holland. I think I've got a sneaky suspicion that I know what's in here, and I thought that we could, ooh, judging from that sound, maybe I don't. But I thought we could unbox it together with the doggies. I think this is gonna be, are you helping me? Their new blanket. Oh my goodness, such beautiful presentation. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Holland. This premium Holland product has been exclusively crafted using luxurious wool fibers. Advantages of beautiful natural fibers are enhanced insulation, as well as providing delicate luster and texture. So, no chemicals have been added. The surface may therefore change over time, etc., etc. I love that it lets you know that, because some people, especially with cashmere jumpers, you might think that you've got a lower quality one if it starts to bobble, but actually, oh, mine's got a little hole in it, that's probably from moths. But yeah, actually bobbling in a cashmere jumper is not necessarily a bad sign, it's just the sign of a natural material. So I think this might even be a cashmere, oh my goodness, blanket. Wow, that feels so gorgeous and soft. If your initials are HC, then you are so, or CH, then you are so in luck with these, because people will think that you've just got personalized everything. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And I love, oh, I love like a kind of checker. Gosh, even just from having it on my lap, I can feel how warm that is. This is lovely. Oh, and the colours are going to look so nice in here. Look at that! That is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. I think this is going to live on here. And I guarantee you the doggies will make themselves at home on it. But it's mummy's blanket, not puppy dog's. I think that is a sign I need to snuggle up, pop an episode of Gilmore Girls on. I need to hang the washing out first, finish eating my cinnamon bun, and have the world's coziest evening. Well, when I left the room, Dexy was on the blanket, and now that I've returned with the clothes dryer, my chicken nugget has taken residency. And this is meant to be a mummy and daddy only blanket. Are you telling your brother to get up? Oh. Shh, 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 shh. Did you run in and reserve a spot? Oh, shush, please, Dexy. So sorry. Would you believe me if I actually told you that I did not begin this dish intending for it to become a mac and cheese? I was intending on doing a nice pumpkin pasta, but as the cooking progressed, I realized that I was on autopilot and I've just ended up with a pumpkin mac and cheese with Gruyere and Gouda. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. So I'm going to enjoy this, watch Gilmore Girls, and I need to put another log on the fire. Oopsie.